wicked doctor is up there. He's not allowed to see me.
Alright. What the hell?
I think when I
was
do
that?
this, then it should... No, wait.
Daddy loves to fish.
Alright, we're going this way.
There's gotta be a way out. And I need to find something that I can use to escape with.
Crates. Alright, the door to the cabin is locked.
The door's locked.
Alright, this is the rusty hatch. Oh, there we go. No, go back.
I'll move my little boat over to that hatch.
There you go.
A big hatch that leads outside. I could get off the ship, but there's a big lock in front of it.
I'll get that lock off then.
A big hatch that leads outside. I could get off the ship, but there's a big lock in front of it. The door's locked.
Alright. So we gotta get something to pick the lock or blow through it. We get some gunpowder, we'll be in business.
The door's locked.
Alright. That ain't gonna work. That door is locked.
The door's locked.
Alright, that door is locked. Gas cartridge?
A strange bottle. Nothing's happening.
What do we have? Oh, there's the
I
musket.
better not do anything wrong with this.
I can always shoot the
A
doctor.
big hatch that leads outside. I
Alright.
could get off the ship.
Yes, you
But
can.
I should be careful with that big gun. I should be careful with that big gun.
Oh, shoot the lock.
A big hatch that leads outside. I could get off the ship, but there's a big lock in front of it.
Alright, where's this big lock? Alright, got the gun.
A really big gun.
Why can't we just pop the dock and take care of this?
A big hatch that leads
Alright, we heard
outside.
this before.
I could get off the ship, but there's a big lock in front of it. I should be careful with that big
Alright,
gun.
guys, I don't understand why she's not shooting that lock. Gas cartridge? You set the whole place up.
I should be careful with that big gun.
Alright. Kid. Man up. Just pop it. Ooh. Key. Hold on, key.
The keys are too high up for me. How can I reach them?
Get the little tub. Alright, let's push this thing back over, flip it over, grab the keys, pop the lock. Or not. Alright, fishing pole it is. Nothing. Alright, let's go back through here, grab that fishing pole, and let's row.
don't believe this is happening.
Daddy loves to fish.
Alright, what could she use to stand on to get the hell out of here? Let's go back down here, the maintenance room or mess hall. Piece of a map.
Part of a ship's plan. So many pipes.
Alright, this camera angle's killing me here. Come on. Alright guys, sorry for the weird transition. Still working on this. Alright, let's... I don't know if we're gonna do the pump. Alright, I guess
The
not.
men are going to eat here soon.
Okay, we're gonna go back up. I'm still trying to get to those keys. The only thing I could think of is to knock them off because she won't take the fishing pole. I would say that wooden barrel or tub. She doesn't want to roll it back to stand on, so what I'm gonna do is the only thing I have that could reach will be hitting it with the rifle. All right, let's try this.
A key! There's
There we
a
go.
symbol on it. I think that it's supposed to mean the cargo hold. That's next to the door where I was locked up. But isn't that the room where Ruben is in? I could take him with me. We could escape together. I need to go to the cargo hold.
Alright, so back down we go. Alright, since it's all before the other two found this ship. So let's see who Ruben is, because if we're doing flashbacks, maybe he's a ghost from one of the previous doctor's experiments. Alright, so let's get over here. So he's on the other side.
It's locked. Ruben must be behind it. If only
We're
I could
coming,
find a way
Ruben.
to
Here you
help
are.
him.
Oh!
I knew that you'd cause trouble. I should have given you a larger dose of the medication. Now, we don't want a tragic accident to happen.
What the hell?
Something is totally wrong here.
Alright, let's see. A piece of the map.
Part of a ship's plan.
That
I'll assemble it.
and that. So now we have...
I can make out a ventilation shaft that's between the captain's quarters and another room. Also, there seems to be a connection between the crane's controls and the machine inside the mess hall.
Alright, so we can't get in there. Or can we? Welcome to hell, guys. Welcome to hell. Where all the bodies are in there in the furnace.
Oh my god. No. No, that can't be true. Ashes everywhere, and this...
I knew it.
This is Fiona's handkerchief. No, this can't be true. Who would do such an awful thing to a little girl?
Alright, what do we have here?
It looks like Fiona's. Ashes everywhere. Who would do such a horrible thing to a child? It's glowing.
That's what happens when it's hot. Alright, let's see. When we first walked in, they showed a piece of
The inscription
map.
on the crate is illegible.
There we go.
Part of a ship's plan.
Alright, so that'll complete
I'll assemble it.
the whole schematic.
The ship's map is complete.
What the hell was that noise? Alright. Anybody fucks with me, they're gonna get smacked in
Quite
the head.
heavy. Looks as if this was the cargo hold as well.
Alright, let's get out of here.
The door is completely warped.
Let's use that shovel.
The shovel's too large to stick it under the door and use it as a lever.
How about the bed
That's
warmer?
really not what a bed warmer's for.
Alright. So now we have an idea what happened. We know where the morphine is. And what the hell's going on? Oh shit.
The hook from the crane. It fell into the water. The hull is filled with water.
Alright, let's go back up. Alright, wait, this wasn't here before. It's starting to fill with smoke. Alright, anything change?
Thieves are not welcome here.
No. Still don't
I
have
need
anything
something to crack the lock.
Yeah, I could try beating it with a shovel.
Nothing to dig here.
Alright, do we gotta scoop up the ashes? Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright. We gotta turn that steam off. And we gotta get up there, so let's... no. Oh, Jesus.
Crates, sacks, barrels.
Alright, see this pump. Solid area.
The pipe has been fixed in a hurry. Some steam is leaking through. A bit more heat on the soldering, and the steam would just gush out.
Alright. So we need a little bit more heat.
These
and we
kinds
blow
of
the
pipes
pipe.
on a sailing ship.
So we need to
Somehow that
screw
doesn't seem
around
to
with
fit
the
together.
furnace. I think.
They remind me of wine barrels, but there's definitely no wine inside.
Boiler.
A liquid sweating out, with an ashes everywhere. Who would do such a horrible thing to a child?
Screw box.
A lot of screws.
Alright, so now we can fix that clock. Let's see about...
If I want to use the smoldering coal, I better get a move on.
What about this bed
I
warmer
can't
then?
fish the hot coals out of the oven with this. I'll put the coals in.
Hey, buddy. There we go.
The inscription on the crate is illegible.
That's nice. So I'd like to know what you guys think of the game so far. I mean, now that the story's picking up, at least know what the hell is happening over here. Alright, what the hell just happened? Here we go. Alright, let's see what this
The
does.
bed warmer doesn't focus the heat into the soldered area well enough. I need something that's long and thin to focus the heat on just one spot.
Ah, what the hell? Alright, this is going to take me a minute, guys, so let me transition and when we get there. Peace. Alright, guys, we are back. Sorry about the transition. I noticed I missed a couple things in this room. Number one, another harpoon.
A long stick with a hook on its end.
And a ramrod on the floor. Why can't I pick it up? There we go.
The
I'm
musket's
assuming
ramrod.
one of these has to be used on that pipe now. So we're gonna head back over and see.
The inscription on the crate is
What we can do.
illegible.
So I figured once I finished this series, I was gonna jump over to Layers of Fear. I did see a preview on it. It has an Amnesia feel, so I'm very interested in playing that one. I'm a big Amnesia fan. And hold on.
The ramrod from the musket is red hot. Now that it's stuck into the hot coal, it'll stay hot for quite a while. I could melt the solder joint with the hot ramrod, but it's too hot to hold.
Alright, so we...
I can use the
There
insulating
we go.
material to hold the red hot ramrod that's heating up in the bed warmer. It's working. Now the steam is coming out here instead of upstairs.
Yeah, buddy. As I was saying, a big Amnesia fan. I love indie games, seeing what's out there. I'll be doing a little bit of some PS4 play, some older stuff on the PS3. Just trying to touch base a little, you know, try to get a feel for everything, what everybody likes out there. Oh shit! Dirty motherfucker.
Hey,
I
Lex,
knew it. I
it's
knew it.
me.
Oh!
Have you gone insane?
Anna, is that you? What have I done?
You're out of your mind.
Everything is blurry. I can hardly see anything. I feel weak. In pain. I could really do with some medicine right now.
Man, you dope fiend. You crawled your ass up those stairs.
I found a room with medicine inside, but the door was jammed.
There's no time to wait for a locksmith. Get some kind of long, solid bar and pry the damn door open.
Hang on. First, I need to tell you something important.
Tell me something. I'm not in the right frame of mind to listen. Until you find some painkillers for me, you might as well tell it to all these animals here. Which are not really moving, by the way. Or are they?
I'll be back.
That dude's done. Gotta get that gun away from him. Alright, let's see what do we have here. Bed, wardrobe, souvenir.
These animals look like they come from remote, faraway lands. Maybe the occupant of this cabin was a hunter, and there's a little note attached. Something's written on it. It
Coordinates.
says, hunted at longitude 28.78, latitude 38.5.
Alright, so we got the boat hook. Maybe we could pry that door open.
There's a picture of a key on it.
Oh, I know which key.
There's a letter in the casket. Let's see. There's a picture of a key on it.
What is this? Sheet of
Someone's
music.
composed a tune. Elegy for a Lonely Girl.
Alright, let's see what this letter's all about. Is that Eliza? Caesar, that was that kid diddler that we saw earlier. Alright. Tar.
The guitar's been lying here for a while. The dampness has really damaged it. Their owner had a wide range of interests. Fiction, flora, and fauna of the southern seas, music.
Alright, let's go pry that, see if that boat hook will work on that door. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm going to try a little bit of everything, just to keep everybody entertained. I know I have a wide variety of interests. Horror, I love zombies. Anything to do with zombies. I'm a big Walking Dead fan, so...
The door is completely warped. Using the boat hook and some force, I should be able to
There
unhinge
we
the
go.
door. Good, that worked.
Finally.
The room where Fiona was imprisoned. It really exists. What on earth is happening here?
Where's the morphine? Is that it? Morphine? On a bing.
This will help Lex to get back on his feet.
And like I said, a big Walking Dead fan. But I'll play almost anything. Even the Lego games. I'm actually looking forward to Dead Island 2 coming out. Closer to the end of the year. When you see the trailers, hopefully it's not... Well, if anybody remembers the trailers for the first Dead Island. A fun game, but very misleading. To say the least. Alright, let's get this fiend jacked up. There we go.
That stuff really helps.
Do you understand me again?
I'm better now. Thank you. You did good.
Alright, I'm still gonna take the nice guy route.
I hope that you're feeling better now. We need
'Cause
to
you still
stick
got the gun.
together.
Now I'm feeling better again. Thanks to you.
Anyway, I really need to tell you something now.
Is that so?
Maybe it was just a dream. Or my imagination. I saw a girl. Fiona. She was on the ship, as a prisoner.
What are you talking about?
It's as if I was on the ship in some other time. Perhaps it's still to happen. I don't know.
That does sound rather crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. I can't explain it.
Well, maybe I can.
What do you mean?
Before I lost my senses, I was able to decipher some of the logbook's content. The Portuguese part. And I found out something rather interesting. This ship transported not only normal freight, they've made some modifications and turned the hold into some kind of distillery.
Some kind of what?
You can produce alcohol with it. I've read something about ethanol, and I think that we're on board a smuggler ship.
Yes. My vision was about smugglers too.
Anna, what I mean by this is that there are probably lots of barrels down there that are filled to the brim with volatile liquid, and they are responsible for completely clouding your senses.
No. This vision felt completely real. I can hardly describe it. I've never experienced something like that.
I can't deny that this ship is creepy, but ghosts? I don't know.
I think that the girl is the key to what's happening here. I think that I need to help her. I think that if I don't, that something terrible is gonna happen to her.
Just listen to yourself. You're not making any sense.
I found her ashes down in the machine room in front of a huge oven. If only I knew who she is or
And something terrible did
what's
happen to her already
her.
then.
Well, there's one thing I know for sure, and that is what will happen to us if we don't get a move on and get out of here. This ship, it's got eyes and ears. It's whispering, and it's going to be our grave.
How did you manage to get here in your condition? Why didn't you stay in the captain's cabin?
What? Oh, of course. I found the key, and since you were gone for so long, I started to worry about you. I wanted to see if you might need some help. When I came in here, I tripped. I must have lost consciousness for a bit. Anyway, when I woke up, I saw the wardrobe lying there, and I was too weak to move it.
What can we do?
If what I read is true, then we need to get off this cursed ship as fast as possible. If ethanol leaks from the hold, it might kill us and we won't even notice. Or the ethanol catches fire, which would get us just as killed. We need to get off this ship. But to do that, we first have to find out where the hell we are. It's time that we uncovered a couple of this ship's dark secrets, don't you think?
But how? What should we do?
You don't know much about navigation, but I do. You need to become my eyes, ears, and hands. See if you can fix the position and get us back on course. Before we leave the ship, it's essential that we know which direction to take. Otherwise, we'll be lost in open sea.
But I'm a reporter, not a sailor.
There's no better time to become one.
Eyes, ears, and hands. Okay, so pretty much I'll be doing everything, as always. Alright, he said he was trying to move the wardrobe.
A nicely carpentered, solid wardrobe. The owner was obviously concerned that someone would open it. It's locked up with a combination lock that's completely rusted up.
Alright guys, on that note, I'm going to take a little break, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.